Hello and welcome to or back to the Lost Artistry Lash channel. My name's Caitlin and I'm going to be walking you through today's tutorial where we're going to be covering everything that you need to know from beginning to end on how to create the most exceptional wet lash cat eye look. In our salon, this is such a highly requested lash set. Before we dive into the mapping of the set, just take a look at how we set up for our clients. I swear when I say that our clients come back for the comfortable experience, I mean it. So we get our bed set up. We have Lost Artistry lashes, memory foam pillow under our client's head. We have a blanket beneath them and a blanket above them. Okay, let's get into the set. I am about to set up my lash tile. I'm working with Lost Artistry's Ultra Dark Volume line as well as our Standard Volume. The reason why I'm working with both of these is because I'm mixing wet lashes with semi-open fans. When I'm talking about spiked wet lashes, I really like to use our premium volume line because those lashes, the fibers themselves sit closer to one another across the strip, making it easy for me to pick up any wet lash fans where we want all the fans to be closed, versus our ultra dark line. The fibers sit a little further apart and the fibers themselves are very, very soft, making it really easy for the fan to open up. So when I'm creating any type of open handmade fans, I do seem to prefer the ultra dark line. There really is something to knowing exactly what product to use for each fanning type. If you have more questions about that, let us know. Okay, so I'm working with a mix of C, CC, and D curl for the set. I love when I'm working with cat eye lashes to mix C, CC, and D curl together because often, especially if clients have almond eyes or round eyes, we want to accentuate the outer corner when we're creating a cat eye look. But it's very hard to do that when the outer portion of the eye descends downward. So by using less curl on the inner to middle portion of the eye, aka C curl, it's not a very curly effect. Then having a CC curl for your transition curl between the C and the D curl, and then using the D curl on the outer portion where the eye descends downward, that is going to lift the outer corner, creating a cat eye effect. I swear if you haven't done this, you are going to love it. I know it sounds intimidating to mix curls, but it is a game changer to the overall finish of your lash set. Let's take a look at my detailed lash map. Notice the arrow that shoots to the side. That arrow represents direction for me. This is another key part of creating a cat eye lash look. You want to direct that outer portion of the eye out toward the ear. And then to add some wispiness to the set, I'm mixing multiple lengths within each sections. But here's the key. I have to mix one length, so my longest length, let's say it'll be 15 millimeter for my longest length section. And in that 15 millimeter section, I'm also gonna add 11 millimeter. That 4 millimeter jump between my longest and shortest length adds an immense amount of darkness as well as wispiness to any lash set that I create. It's a really great hack. This is just called feathering. I'm not actually working on different layers for this lash set. I just want everything to kind of be blended together, and I'm using my natural staggered layers to my advantage. So even though we're mixing 15 and 14, it's gonna kind of look like there's 3 or 4 different lengths per section just because the natural eyelash layers are staggered. If you do decide to recreate this look, I would highly suggest heading back to the lash map portion of this video and taking a screenshot so that when you're recreating it, you have it right beside you for reference. As I've already mentioned, for today's lash set, I'm mixing wet lashes with semi-open fans. In order for me to keep everything cohesive and make sure that I keep myself in the flow, I like to kind of view this type of lash set as a hybrid lash set. So I'm first covering 50% of the lashes with my wet lash fans, and from there I'm going to complete the set by finalizing with my last 50% of my lashes being semi-open fans. So take a look closely at my fans here. You'll be able to see that these are all wet lash fans. They're very closed in appearance. They kind of resemble classic lashes, but I actually used 0.07 diameter lashes for my wet lashes in this set. Every fan has approximately 3 to 5 D fans, just depending on the natural lash health. I always assess the natural lash that I've isolated in order to determine the weight that that unique natural lash can handle. Okay guys, we are just about to show the afters, but before I let you guys go, if you're intrigued by this style and you want to recreate it, but you don't have the products at home, comment below. We're going to pick one lash artist from the comments, and we are going to give you every single product that you need in order to bring today's cat eye lash set to life. 100% complimentary on Lost Artistry. Go ahead and leave your comments below to enter to win.